Hello, my name is Muhammad Rehan Ramadan and I'm from Top Science 2, and in this video I will tell you about the flood. Okay, let's get to the video. Flood. A flood happens when water overflows or soaks land that is normally dry. There are few places on earth where people don't need to be concerned about flooding. Generally, floods take hours or even days to develop, giving residents time to prepare or evacuate. Sometimes floods develop quickly and with a little warning. A flood can develop in many ways. The most common is when rivers or streams overflow their banks. These floods are called riverine floods. Heavy rain, a broken dam or leaf, a rapid ice melt in the mountains, or even a beaver dam in a vulnerable spot can overwhelm a river and send it to spreading over nearby land. The land surrounding a river is called a floodplain. Coastal flooding, also called estuarine flooding, happens when a large storm or tsunami causes the sea to rush inland. Floods are the second most widespread natural disaster on Earth after wildfires. All 50 of the United States are vulnerable to flooding. Effect of floods. When floodwaters recede, affected areas are often blanketed in silt and mud. This sediment can be full of nutrients, benefiting farmers and agribusiness in the area. Famously, fertile floodplains like the Mississippi River Valley in the American Midwest, the Nile River Valley in the Egypt, and the Fertile Crescent in the Middle East have supported agriculture for 1,000 years. Yearly flooding has left millions of tons nutrient-rich soil behind. However, floods have enormous destructive power. When a river overflows its banks or the sea moves inland, many structures are unable to withstand the force of the water. Bridges, houses, trees, and cars can be picked up and carried off. Floods erode soil, taking it from under building foundation, causing the building to crack and tumble. Severe flooding in Bangladesh in July 2007 led to more than a million homes being damaged or destroyed. Floods can cause even more damage when their waters recede. The water and landscape can be contaminated with hazardous material, such as sharp debris, pesticides, fuel, and untreated sewage. Potentially dangerous mold can quickly overwhelm water-soaked structure. As flood water spreads, it carries disease. Flood victims can be left for weeks without clean water for drinking or hygiene. This can lead to outbreaks of deadly diseases like typhoid, malaria, hepatitis A, and cholera. This happened in 2000 as hundreds of people in Mozambique fled to refuge camps after the Limpopo River flooded their homes. They soon fell ill and died from cholera, which is spread by unsanitary conditions, and malaria spread by the mosquito that thrive on the swollen river banks. In the United States, floods are responsible for an average of nearly 100 deaths every year and cause about 75 billion US dollar in damage. China's Yellow River Valley has seen some of the world's worst flood in the past 100 years. The 1931 Yellow River flood is one of the most devastating natural disasters ever recorded. Almost a million people drowned and even more were left homeless.